My name is Catherine Mair. I live in the Western Bay of Plenty, the North Island of New Zealand, which is a lovely rural area. I came to haiku quite coincidentally. A friend of mine heard that I was writing poetry and asked to read some of it, and thought as it had a rural leaning, I might be interested in haiku. We live on a farm, and we were very involved with animals and the farming scene, so it was quite natural to write about rural things. I enjoy the immediacy of haiku and the depth of a good haiku, where you get several layers of meaning, and it can be interpreted by the person according to their own experiences and things like that. They bring themselves to the haiku. And I think that's very important, that you have this accessibility so that the haiku becomes something that they really believe in, and there's a ring of truth about them. The Haiku Pathway, which has become a real feature in Katikati, started from a germ of an idea that I had when talking to Janice Bostock, a well-known Australian haiku writer. We were in Picton, and we were at the end of our conference there, and Janice happened to say to me that she would love to see one of her haiku engraved on a boulder before she died. And I suddenly thought, gosh, wouldn't it be fantastic if we had a whole pathway of haiku boulders which lead from the hills down to the sea? And it has happened. It's very extensive. There are about 2 hours of walking to view all the over 40 halved boulders in the Haiku Pathway. It's quite remarkable that it has taken shape as I envisaged it, because first of all, I didn't know where we'd get the boulders, and I had a vision of lovely round river boulders. We found a source of them, which we were quite secretive about, and they were just exactly what we wanted. As far as the boulders in situ, we didn't want to carve all of them because we wanted that element of surprise. We wanted people to come along and say, oh, here's another haiku, instead of, oh, here's another haiku. We wanted that surprise and delight. It was an extraordinary thing to take on board, because this was a little rural place where people hadn't even heard of haiku. But people took it on board and were amazingly trusting. I think it's already got quite an international reputation. The district adopted the Haiku Pathway and the whole concept, including the Maori people, who came to each opening of a new group of haiku and blessed it with a lovely ceremony, and guitar playing and singing and touching of the boulders. Was really very moving and very involving. So you had both cultures, Maori and Pākehā, taking pride and enjoyment in the haiku poems.